Hi, I'm Chris Kennett, Decay Region, previously Region 5, New Zealand Firefighters Welfare Society Rep. I'm here today at Dunedin Central Fire Station. Behind me we have some qualified firefighters completing their senior firefighter course. Today we're going to do a talk. The idea being that we struggle to get out our presentations around all of the brigades. So we're going to film a presentation given to these senior firefighters with the aim that they can go out to your brigades to give you an idea of the support and what we can offer as a society to you and your families. I'm a career firefighter here in Dunedin, but I'm also a volunteer out Brighton at my local brigade. So I just want to take my hat off to you as volunteers and thank you for your contributions to your community. Thank you for the role you play. I understand it's a huge time commitment. It's a commitment not just from you, but from your family, your employers. So I just want to say thank you very much for that. And hopefully this video gives you all the information you need and gives you an understanding of what we're about. It's originally set up for firefighters, helping firefighters and their families. So all of the supports we give, we want to go back to you. Thank you. If you do have any further questions, please feel free to either ring your local rep, get in touch with our Welfare Society office, or go online to our website. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. How's your course going? Hope you're having a good time and everything's coming together really well for you. My name's Darryl Johnston and I have with me today Caitlin Pascoe. Caitlin is our representative for the New Zealand Firefighters Welfare Society in the Southland area. I am the region rep for Region 1, so I look after everything from Mercer to the top of the North Island, be it career or volunteers. I've been in the job for quite a long time. I started as a volunteer just as you are, and my position as a representative for the Welfare Society is still volunteering today. Volunteering is a big commitment, and I'd just like to thank you and your families for the time that you do put in to the volunteering side of things for Fire and Emergency New Zealand. Our motto is firefighters helping firefighters and their families, and that's what makes us quite unique really. There's possibly no other organisation that assists their people in the way that we do, and that is all part of being a volunteer and the commitment that you put in to the job. I'd just like to ask Caitlin to introduce herself and tell us what she does for the Welfare Society and her job. Thank you, Caitlin.
My name is Caitlin Pascoe. I am a career firefighter in Invercargill. Been a firefighter for 4 years now. The reason I joined the Welfare Society, it really is a great organisation that looks after not only you but your family too. It's not expensive, just the cost of a coffee a week. The benefits really do pay off for themselves. Even if you're not claiming, your contributions are helping your other crewmates around you. The reason I became the Southland rep was because when I finished my recruits course, the last 2 weeks I quite badly injured my back. When you're starting a new career, I was feeling a bit anxious about having to go off and get surgery right at the beginning when I came back to station. But the support that the Welfare Society gave me was amazing. They gave me, I couldn't sit, I couldn't drive, I just spent a lot of time lying down. So they gave me transport to and from hospital appointments, and they gave me gift baskets for food when I couldn't stand and cook meals for a long time. So this was really amazing. I'm just really thankful to be able to, being the rep now, I can give back these benefits to the other members in the Welfare Society.
Well, why us? Why the New Zealand Firefighters Welfare Society? Well, back in 1986, there was a firefighter that got injured in Wellington and there was no real support for him. A group of firefighters sat around the table and they come up with a way that they thought they may be able to help him. They put some money together, they went around and chatted with their crews, got some guys together, went round his home, did some work around his home, helped him with some money where he was not able to come to work and get his full pay. he was helped out that way. We are a non-for-profit organisation. All your contributions go back to you, the members. If you become a member of the Welfare Society, you are a part owner of the Welfare Society. And I'll just ask Caitlin to expand on some of the benefits and things that we're able to help you with. And she will explain just how we go about getting these benefits and what we can do with them.
Thanks, Daryl. I'd just like to reiterate that even if you aren't making a claim yourself, your contributions are helping the other brigade members. So now I'd like to go into some of the benefits that the Welfare Society can help you with. So they're broken into two categories. So we've got monetary benefits, which focuses on reimbursing you for any costs that you might have, and also personal benefits. So anything we can help you with to make your situation easier. So under monetary benefits, things that we can cover, so for funeral costs, we can cover a significant amount of this if you're up to 65 years old.
You may ask why the funeral benefit stops at age 65. The reason for that is your contributions halve. Once you turn 65 years old, you only pay half your contributions. Therefore, we cut out the funeral benefit to you. Often, sometimes, you may think some of the benefits that we give are really minor. May seem minor to you, but to the member that the benefit's going to, it can be quite huge. Even to the point, mobility things. We've had recent times where hospitals have not been able to provide crutches, and we can provide crutches to help out. Now, crutches is probably a minor thing to some people, but to the member that actually needs the crutches, that's a really big thing.
We can also help with birth or adoption costs and a gift along with that. We offer assistance with counselling. FENS will offer really good support services around this, and your employer might have a program as well. But if your circumstance is outside of these categories, we're happy to help cover some of the costs for that. Other things such as if you need glasses, the lens, and hearing aids as well. We can help cover some of the costs for that. Cool. I'd like to touch on some of the personal benefits the Welfare Society can contribute. Each of these is personalised to the situation the person's in, the member's in. So certain things we can grant loans. So for example, Chris had a member who had a premature baby and they needed to travel a lot for this. So he covered costs for that and just supported him in any way that he could. We can also offer home visits, hospital visits. So if you stay in hospital overnight or longer than that, or if you need more than 7 days off work, you're eligible for a gift and a visit. If this is an ongoing injury, we can give you continued support. This might be through home help, such as mowing your lawns, doing your gardens, any housework or anything you're unable to do.
How do we go about making a claim? Well, this is quite simple, really. On our website, you will find a form called a BA1 form. Now, this is a different form altogether to the BA1 form that you've probably talked about through your course. This is a form where you need to fill out the type of claim that you are making, put your bank account number, sign it, attach your receipts, and you can send it direct to the welfare office. Or you can give it to your local representative or your region rep, and they will forward it to the office for you. And the money is then transferred to the bank account nominated on your form. It's quite simple. It's something that we have to do because we are an audited organisation and we have to account for all the money that comes in and goes out. All your contributions are for a non-profit organisation, but we are still accountable.
I'd like to talk to you now about the holiday homes the Welfare Society has. So we've got a number of homes up and down the country. All you need to bring is your food and your belongings. They've all got Wi-Fi and internet. They're all family-sized homes. So the ones in Queenstown, so there's two in Queenstown, side by side here. They both sleep 6 to 8 people. Really good, it's got great views. It's on the main road in and out of Queenstown. I've stayed here a couple times, it's really great, I'd totally recommend it. It's one of our most popular ones as well. Next we've got some in Hamner Springs, so this is the newest home that we've bought. It's really good, it's 2-storied, it's got great yard for kids and family, and it's very close to the centre of town as well. And the one in Nelson, it's just a short walk to the beach there, and again just really close to town, great location, really good for 6 to 8 people. Daryl's going to talk to you about the ones in the North Island.
We have 3 homes in the North Island. We have one at Kapiti, or Paraparam, as some people call it. We have a home in Taupo. Taupo's home is just north of the Waikato River. Another very well appointed home. Lots of amenities and things and interests for you to do while you're in Taupo. Ideal in the winter time, handy to the mountains if you're into skiing or something like that. And our other home is in Whangamata. This is quite a large home, reasonably good yard, lots of space where you can park your boat because Whangamata is very good for boating. All our homes have everything supplied that you will need when you get there, apart from taking your own toiletries and your own food. You need to have that with you when you go. We are endeavouring to get linen at every one of our homes. A couple have it now, and hopefully we'll have linen in all the homes very shortly. All our homes have caretakers, but the caretakers are not the cleaners. We expect you to leave the homes clean and tidy, as you should find them each time you go there. We also have access to homes in the police or in the army. We can book these homes as well, where we can go and stay as members. Our homes you can book 1 year out. With the homes for the army and the police, they are on a 90-day booking. Our homes are also used as convalescent homes, and where possible we'll give you a home to convalesce after serious injury or bad illness or anything like that. If we're unable to get the home for you for convalescing, we will make arrangements to get you into a motel or a hotel in the same area as the home. Now, how do we go about booking these homes? Well, we have an app that is available on either Android or Apple, and Caitlin will just go across how we book our homes.
Thanks, Daryl. Yep, so the Welfare Society has got their own website and an app. Both are really easy to use. So initially when you become a member, you'll get a membership number. So you'll just need that and create a password to be able to log into these websites and the app. So booking the holiday home is really easy. Log in and then you get to select which location you want to book, and it gives you the dates that it's available and dates that it's booked already. It also gives you the map, the exact location of where it is, and also what other restaurants, etc. are close to the holiday home as well. So once you've booked it, it gives you a booking summary. So this will include things such as if you need linen or the things available within the house as well. Other things included in the app, you can see the discounts available with the Welfare Society. So there is multiple discounts and heaps of them are really good. So for each one you might need a login or a specific number to show the company. In the app you can click on each one of these and it'll give you all the information you need to be able to use the discounts available to you. Daryl's just going to talk about some additional benefits that the Welfare Society has.
One of our other benefits is Healthcare 99. Healthcare 99 is a mutual trust fund that is owned by you, the member, if you were to join Healthcare. We have very competitive rates alongside other companies. Our healthcare plan is in 4 sections. We have Section A and A1, Section B and B1. And it depends which one you're in, what the rates are going to be. A, We cover pretty much everything, your doctors, your prescriptions, all your medical things that you are required to have. If you're an A1, you get 75% of what you get from A. If you're in B, that does not cover your doctor and your prescriptions, but it does cover your hospital, your scans, your specialists and all that sort of thing. And if you're in B1, you get 75% of B. Other additional things that we're able to arrange is life insurance. The life insurance policies that you take out have no loading, which is a big benefit for firefighters. We can offer general insurance, home insurance, your boats, your cars, all your toys, everything can be covered. And they're all at very competitive rates compared to what other companies are by being a member of the New Zealand Firefighters Welfare Society.
Thanks, Daryl. So if anyone wants to find out more about the Healthcare 99, you can contact our office or go on our website. There's a calculator on there to help you figure out the costs. We've also got other benefits that we're working on. We're always working on different ways, better ways to be able to support you, our members and their families. And some of the other initiatives is the Disaster Fund, which Daryl's going to talk to you about.
The Disaster Fund is a sum of money that gets put aside for unforeseen things that happen. Things like the Christchurch earthquake, the Nelson fires, the Kaikoura earthquakes that we've had. What we do there is check with our members how they are, make sure they're being looked after, or if they're in difficulty, we're able to provide a certain amount of money that we can help them out over and above anything else that they are able to make claims against. We are currently working with FENS to upgrade the Disaster Fund and the assistance that we want to offer to our members. The Disaster Fund was used quite extensively when we had the Christchurch earthquakes. We set up a team down there, we went around, we checked on all our members. There were certain things that we had to do, and I think Region Rep for this area in Dunedin, he arranged for a digger to come in to be able to clear a section so the person that was involved there was able to get out of their section and go out to work in the normal manner that he was used to going out. The diggers weren't available for him to be able to get them, but through the Welfare Society we were able to arrange those sort of things, get that done. The Disaster Fund can be used in several ways. It can be used as a national fund, such as what the Christchurch earthquakes were. It can be used as a personal, individual type fund. If you have an unexpected event in your family that can be quite disastrous and the Welfare Society may be able to assist, we have the money there available to be able to help you out if necessary. This is a decision that's made by the board of the Welfare Society, but we always do everything that we can for our members. We go out of our way in a lot of cases to make sure that our members are well looked after.
Thanks, Daryl. So the Welfare Society is working on other initiatives as well. One of the family initiatives they're working on at the moment is a storybook. The book is called The Wolf Was Not Sleeping. So this is based on helping create conversation at home. So you can take this book home to talk to your kids and explain why you have to go rushing off to calls and why you might come home in a different mood. So that's really exciting and that's coming out soon. So thanks everybody for coming today. To get the most benefit out of the Welfare Society, it's really important to try and get a station rep at every station. That way the station rep can be your eyes and ears, which will allow you to get the most benefits. For example, I am the rep for Southland, so I am at the Invercargill station, but there's a lot of stations around me which I don't have a lot to do with, whereas if there's a station rep at each volunteer station, we can get the most input and you'll get the most benefit out of the Welfare Society as the members.
You've proposed that you want to get a rep in every brigade. How do you see yourself achieving that? And in an area like where I am, there's 3 brigades in close proximity, so can we have 1 rep for those 3 brigades?
If that works best for you in your area, that's the way to go about it. And when it's in close proximity like that, that is the better way to do it. It means a little bit more work for whoever was to take on the position as the station rep or the area or district rep, whichever you want to call it. But that is the better way to go about it. What we have done, pretty much all of the region that I look after, I know all of this area down here, we have sent a signed letter. When I say signed, it's been signed by the local rep of the Welfare Society and the region manager for the area. We have sent that letter to every station within the regions, suggesting that we have a station rep on each station, or in a situation like you where 3 or 4 brigades are close together. In the rural sector, all the brigades are relatively close together and there is a huge number of them. If we can get half of those, that's a big step for us in the right direction for additional finance being able to come into us, where we can increase our benefits. Like I said earlier, we are constantly reviewing our benefits and looking at other benefits that we may be able to offer. The biggest one that we've been asked for on a regular basis is more homes around the country. If we haven't got the members' contributions coming in, we aren't able to go and buy some of these homes. The homes that you've seen within the video or the slides that we've had up there, 3 of those homes have only been bought recently and they are quite expensive, as you can probably imagine. Where we've been asked to get homes now, we need $1 million to buy one. Places like Wanaka, places like Russell, Paihia. I'm looking at buying a 2-bedroom apartment in Auckland as a place where you can just pop in and stay when you go to concerts and things like that. The cheapest we can get up there, $1.5 million. For the type of place that we need to buy. Right now, today, we can't do that unless we get the members. If we get the members, we can look further into doing this sort of thing.
If I joined and then I were to pass, and the payments continued, so my husband continued the payments, would my husband and my children still benefit from the Welfare Society?
The short answer is yes. However, if you do pass away, your partner gets 1 year free membership from the date that you are paid up to. At the end of that 1 year, they are then asked, do they wish to remain a member of the Welfare Society, or do they want to resign from the Welfare Society? If there are children under the age of 19, they still get the same benefits all the way through.
Our brigade's been talking about joining up as a group. How do we do that?
On our website, we have a form that is available for brigade participation in the Welfare Society. There are some brigades that are paying the full contribution for all their members. We have to have each individual name on that form, and if there are 15 or 10 on that form at $5 each, one set amount per fortnight for everybody within your brigade. There are some brigades doing the whole brigade, there are some brigades doing half the contribution rate, and the person that's on the form pays the other half of the contribution rate.
Who owns the Welfare Society?
Once you become a member, you are an owner of the Welfare Society. It's the same with Healthcare 99. If you join Healthcare 99, you are an owner of Healthcare 99. Again, it's firefighters helping firefighters. That's what we're about.
So Daryl, how do I pay?
You can pay fortnightly, you can pay monthly, or you can pay yearly. As volunteers, you fill out a direct debit form. You post the direct debit form to the office. You can do it in several ways. You can use snail mail, you can scan it, you can email it, you can do it whichever way you like. And the money comes automatically from your bank account into the Welfare Society bank account.
Thanks again everyone for listening. I hope we answered some of your questions. Daryl's just going to tell you how you can sign up.
In front of you, you'll find there are two forms. You'll find an application form and you'll find a direct debit form. The filling out of the application form is quite important that you fill out all sections. The two very important ones are the funeral benefit and your next of kin. If we haven't got a beneficiary listed and we have to pay out the funeral benefit, that's going to go to your estate if there's no beneficiary actually listed. That makes it more difficult to get the money by going into your estate. Thank you for your time. If you have any further questions or you need further information, you can go to your local rep. You can go to our website www.firefighters.org.nz, or you can contact our office. It's a free phone, 0800 653 473. Really easy. Or OK Fire. Again, thank you for your time.